It's the Bible there, the Hot for Food Bible. Hey guys, it's Lauren from Hot for Food, and today we're gonna do another recipe. We haven't done one in a long time, and I have a lot of food going on in the fridge that I need to kind of get rid of, so I thought we would start from scratch, don't know what we're gonna make, see what I got, and come up with something amazing, hopefully. So fall is fast approaching, at least where we live here in Canada, and that means everybody's talking about pumpkin. Pumpkin this, pumpkin that, pumpkin spice lattes. So I thought today to do this recipe video, I would just say, I'm gonna start with this dusty old can of pumpkin that's been in my house since last Thanksgiving. And that's all I know I'm gonna use today. It's pumpkin inspired, but we could make anything we want with this can of pumpkin. What's it gonna be? So it's organic pumpkin, it's unseasoned, it's just pure pumpkin puree. So from there we could go sweet or we could go savory. So let's take a look around the fridge and the cupboards and see what we get inspired by. I'll be honest, we're not working on nothing here. I pretty much have everything known to a vegan cook in the kitchen right now. So the possibilities are really endless. As you can see, it's stuffed to the max here. I also have this orange that I use the zest from. So that's orange like the pumpkin, maybe that's something. We got mushrooms, a lot of mushrooms. I don't even know why I have those. Also orange. Yeah, let's see, let's just make everything. Imagine it was like everything you have to use is orange. No, we can't do that. Broccoli we've got, which we might need to use because it's getting a little rubbery. I have tofu. You see what I'm saying? These things aren't even leftovers. This is just stockpiles of things I have in the fridge. Oh, as always, I have cashews soaking, which I always have soaking. These are a couple days soaking. We could go sweet. Like a few people were like, make pumpkin pie or something pumpkin with dessert, but it's like, that's what everyone does. And I kind of want to use the pumpkin for like a dinner, like a meal. So, is it too much if I use cashews? I feel like I always use cashews in these things. Like a cream, you could make a cream sauce from pumpkin. Pumpkin spice pasta. Do you think you could make it like that, like with nutmeg and cinnamon? I don't know, okay, let's start with this. Let's start making a pumpkin sauce of some kind, like a savory pumpkin sauce. Maybe we like put it on noodles, or maybe we make it on broccoli, or like pumpkin cheese broccoli. Because you can make cheese sauce out of pumpkin maybe, because it's orange. Well, let's just open the can and see what happens. So there we go, gelatinous pumpkin puree. I think it's cashews, I think it's pumpkin puree, it's nutritional yeast, like kind of the way we make our mac and cheese sauce, if you've watched that recipe before. I think we're going along those lines, but with this, it'll be like really orange. So you soak your cashews, I've mentioned this 1,000 times, you rinse them and then you use them. Okay, so we're working with half a cup of soaked cashews, so I'm gonna start with 1/4 cup of pumpkin puree, but we might add more. And now I'm pretty much gonna follow my internal instinctual knowledge of how to make vegan cheese. Nutritional yeast, apple cider vinegar, lemon juice. 2, 3. Garlic, onion, some kind of liquid like almond milk. So we'll start with half a cup of almond milk. If I need to thin it out, I can. Now we're gonna add tapioca starch because I'm thinking that we're gonna heat this up so we want it to be a little thicker, or we're gonna bake it on the broccoli maybe, and we want it to thicken. So 1 teaspoon, 2 teaspoons. Here's what I'd like to just say right now about Hot for Food. We will never, probably ever, not cook with oil. So if you have an issue with that, you can just click on off right here. Seriously though, I mean, it's fine if that's how you want to eat and how you want to cook, but like when we make a recipe and we put oil in it, it's because we have flavor from the oil. We like fat, there's nothing wrong with it. But if you want to be oil-free, you are entitled to your own lifestyle choices. But don't ask me what the substitute for no oil is, because I made it with oil. Right now I'm not gonna add oil to this because the pumpkin's pretty creamy and the cashews are creamy. All right, you want it thick and smooth and not gritty. Look how creamy it is. It's bitter. Oh, salt. We didn't add salt, that's very important. 1 whole teaspoon of salt. I mean, we put miso paste in our mac and cheese sauce, but I'm gonna go with tomato paste right now. And we're gonna do a teaspoon of tomato paste to start. Just gonna add a bit of white pepper, 1/4 teaspoon. I'm gonna add a little more pumpkin. So let's make it 3/4 of a cup of almond milk instead. It's fine to add more liquid because there's tapioca in here. So when it bakes, which I'm assuming, okay, we're baking this sauce, it will thicken and absorb more of the liquid so it won't be so runny. Okay, that's our sauce, everybody. While I was blending away, I definitely want to put this sauce onto broccoli. So we could do like a broccoli gratin, like a bake casserole type thingy. Broccoli stuffed pasta shells, which I have and I've been wanting to use for something and I haven't figured out what I want to do with them, with a pumpkin cheese sauce. Yes. Try that on mac and cheese if you want to modify our mac and cheese recipe. I don't care. All right, so I'm gonna get some water boiling. We're gonna chop up this broccoli and we're gonna stuff that into the shell and then put the cheese sauce over top and then bake it. Ooh, I'm excited about this. These are jumbo shells. I've never used these actually. I suppose they expand when you boil them to maybe double the size. What I can do is when the shells are boiling in the pasta water, halfway through I can add broccoli florets and then separate them from the pasta, chop them up, and then stuff them back in the shell so it's half cooked so that when you bake it, it continues cooking with the cheese sauce. Okay, so I've got 15 shells in my dish. I would say that's pretty good for this amount of sauce that we made. Get these down to manageable florets, but once they're half cooked, we'll chop them up into smaller bite-sized pieces so that we can stuff it into the shell. I'll also add some very finely minced onion just to give it more flavor. Okay, so while you're boiling your shells and your broccoli, you will saute onion and garlic with a little bit of olive oil, just a teaspoon. I think I'm also gonna add chili flakes. If you don't like spice, this is optional. You do the onions for like 1 to 2 minutes till they're soft, then you add the garlic, another minute, and you're done. Probably need to turn your pan from medium to low so you do not burn the garlic. Burnt garlic is the sign of a terrible cook. All right, quick and easy. We are going to put a little bit of the pumpkin sauce on the bottom. So just a small amount of sauce, just so that it doesn't stick, okay? Take your shell, boop. I thought these would be bigger. Get your broccoli so it's like resembling a stuffing, okay? So it's like small pieces. And then we're gonna mix that with the onion mixture. Then take about half of the amount of sauce that's left and pour that over top. Ooh. Yes, this is gonna be epic. All right, stuffing time. Now they don't have to be perfect. This is a rustic, messy dish. Ooh, I like this idea. Okay, so you put the cheese sauce on top, the rest of it, and while I was pouring that cheese sauce and drooling, I was like, we should put breadcrumbs on the top, obviously. So I've got about a tablespoon, just sprinkle them on the top. Ground pepper, and just do a little sprinkly, makes it look nice. Okay, in the oven, 350, probably 10 minutes. Let's go. I'm so excited. Broccoli and cheese stuffed shells. These are crazy. It smells amazing, it looks amazing, I'm pretty sure it's gonna taste amazing, and I'm pretty sure that this recipe turned out to be a perfect 10 this time. Oh. It's all crispy on the top, it's creamy on the bottom. I'm gonna wanna eat this for dinner every day for the rest of my life. I just like proving time and time again to all of you out there who aren't vegan that you can make cheese sauce so many different ways and you don't need real cheese. And it's mind-blowing. These recipe videos are all about inspiring you to just cook, to not follow cookbooks, to not follow recipes, to be your own creator in the kitchen. Use your imagination, screw up, and learn from it. And that's how you become a good cook. And how one day you can run a food YouTube channel too. While we are shooting this video right now, we are fast approaching 14,000 subscribers on YouTube. When did that happen? How did that happen? What kind of dimensional universe am I living in? That's crazy. We went from like 5,000 to 14,000 in like a month. So thank you so much for watching. We really appreciate it. You guys leave awesome comments, great feedback, amazing suggestions. So if you like what you see, if you're watching this for the first time, welcome to Hot for Food. Subscribe by clicking that little button down in the corner. Share this video if you like it on Twitter, on Instagram. You can follow us at Hot for Food. We're also on Snapchat, Hot for Food. And enjoy your broccoli and cheese stuffed shells using pumpkin, the ingredient of the season. And I am just gonna sit in a carb coma in about 1 minute. Bye.